Hey everybody, Neil here from Post to Post. Thank you so much for joining me. I was gonna say welcome back, but I realized that maybe some might come across this video and not have watched the previous video. Now the previous video was we looked at the Stadium Series designs from Roberto in a jersey form. That video was a ton of fun. If you've not seen it, go check it out. I just released it on the channel a couple of days ago. But in this video, we're looking at his sweater or hoodie versions of those same designs or some of the same teams, the same matchups from Stadium Series in the NHL. So I've not seen these before. We looked at the jerseys, I've seen those, but not the hoodies. And I've seen the hoodie template before, and it's very good. So I'm curious to see how he's executed on this template with some kind of the same design language from the previous video and his previous design. So let's just jump in. Roberto, let's see what you got. Bringing up the first one, and if it's in the same order, it should be Anaheim versus San Jose. Let's bring it up. And it is, and look at this. Okay, the San Jose one is amazing. That translates so well to a hoodie. And this is, I guess, an additional plug if you've not seen that previous video. You can go watch it after this one. You're going to see a lot of relation here between these hoodies, at least these two, and the jerseys. That translates so well to a sweater. I think, honestly, I like it better on a hoodie than the jersey that we saw in the previous video. I think may be the opposite for the Anaheim one. I think I like the Anaheim jersey more than this Anaheim hoodie, but that is still a very nice hoodie. But that San Jose one, man, that's beautiful. Let's move on. LA versus Vegas. These both translate very well. I think I maybe have the same kind of opinion of the Vegas one as I did in that previous one, where it looks a little bit more like a Winter Classic than it does a Stadium Series. But the LA one, that's definitely Stadium Series, and that's just a nice looking sweater. I like that quite a bit. Okay, Utah versus Colorado, right? I forgot about this matchup. That is just a beautiful Utah sweater. I assume that these were designed probably before the Mammoth branding came out, so maybe that logo would change if Roberto could go back in time and update it. But in general, that's a nice sweater for sure. And the Colorado one as well. It reminds me of a jacket that I used to have. It's not colored the same way, but just the way that there's this spot for, like, there's a pocket basically where the belly is. When I was a young pup in the 90s, I was a Montreal Canadiens fan, still am. I'm wearing Detroit, like I did in the last video, collect jerseys in case you're new. I talk about all teams, but I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan. But when Patrick Roy, I was more of a Patrick Roy fan than I was a Montreal Canadiens fan. And when Patrick Roy got traded to the Colorado Avalanche, Colorado became my new favorite team, and they were my favorite team until Patrick Roy retired. So I got a lot of Colorado merch in the mid-90s, and one of the things was a Colorado Avalanche jacket. If I can find a picture of myself, I'll throw it up on the screen. It's probably from the late 90s, because I think we went to Montreal in the late 90s, and I'm pretty sure I wore that Colorado jacket, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, if I can find a picture, I'll throw it up. But yeah, it reminds me of that. All that to say, I really like the Colorado the hoodie a lot. I like both of these. Very well executed. Next. Oh man, that Dallas one. That looks like a NASCAR driver's suit or something. Or a Formula One kind of suit. It looks very like other sports related. Now the Minnesota one, I get major Winter Classic vibes from that. I think the red pocket area is throwing me off a little bit. I think if that was green, overall it would look a little bit better. I like it. Like, it's a really nice sweater. I like how the red comes down so far. Yeah, very nice sweater. I keep saying sweater and hoodie. Like, what's the difference? I'll say hoodie from now on. These are both very nice. Yeah, I like these a lot, Roberto. Those are super nice designs. That Chicago hoodie is amazing. Did a bit of a logo switch here. I won't give any spoilers, but that's not the same logo we saw in the jersey form of this. But that is an awesome, awesome hoodie. Buffalo one too. Very, very good. I like these a lot. These are cool hoodies. Next. Ooh, that's a nice Philadelphia one. And I didn't really love the Winnipeg jersey. I didn't really feel like it was fully Stadium Series. But that Winnipeg hoodie right there is beautiful. I really like that quite a bit. This is an awesome template. I like this a lot. Yeah, there's really not been any misses so far. Moving on. Man, that's a nice Vancouver one. So same opinion as the jerseys. They don't really feel like Stadium Series. They feel major Winter Classic vibes for me. But these are both beautiful hoodies. I wish these existed. Honestly, it's frustrating looking at these because they're so nice. If these existed, I would buy some. Dang, these are nice. Next, the Oilers versus wow, both of these are really nice too. Holy crap. These would sell so well. I feel like if these existed, man, definitely people would buy these. I really have nothing negative to say. I like, yeah, I like both of these. Good job, Roberto. Oh yes, that man, that Washington one is very good. The Ottawa one, not too bad. I don't know if I love the black kind of pocket area, but yeah, that Washington one is very good, very good. Next, the oh man, look at the Detroit one. It does look good. Oh, it does look really good in a sweater form, or sorry, a hoodie format. The Columbus one as well looks excellent, but that Detroit one is incredible. Wow. Next, the Nashville Predators and the yeah, not actually digging the St. Louis one too much. Nashville ones, I get major Stadium Series vibes from that. I don't love the sweater though. I don't love either of these. Nashville one's better. Ooh, okay. Neither are Stadium Series for me, but both are beautiful hoodies. Super nice. Super nice. I like both of these. This I like this template. People need to submit more hoodies. That's what I'm saying. Next, oh, that Boston one is incredible. That is the nicest Boston piece of merch I think maybe I've ever seen. I love that. That is unbelievable. I don't love the Tampa one. I think it's the white kind of like pocket section. It's almost distracting. I would just remove that, make it blue. Like just make it blue. If you did that, that would be like perfect. But that's an excellent Boston one. Okay, Panthers, that looks more like a jersey than it does a hoodie, but it's still very nice. The Rangers one, I think I have the same opinion as the Tampa one, like that big blue pocket section. It's just a little bit distracting, but it is nice. Calgary and the Devils, same opinion as the Devils the previous video. It just looks like a regular generic old Devils something. The Calgary one's pretty cool. I do like it as a sweater, but still, it doesn't feel fully Stadium Series. All right, this one. Okay, so I didn't really like the Pittsburgh jersey at all. It was likely the biggest miss for me in that entire set. But I will say that although I still don't think it looks Stadium Series. I really like the hoodie here. That is a very, very nice hoodie. Honestly, that would be even something I would consider buying. That's how much I like that Pittsburgh one. It's very nice. Now the Carolina one is very aggressive. I don't necessarily think that translates from a jersey to a hoodie, or vice versa, or whatever way you want to put it. It is maybe a little bit too aggressive. So I really like the Pittsburgh one. I'll definitely give that a shout out. That Boston one is unbelievable. The Detroit one is so good as well. I mean, there's a lot of really, really, really good ones in here, but I have to give it to the Boston one. There's just something about it that I really, really like. So I'll say that that's my favorite. But Roberto, thank you so much for submitting these. Not only the original jersey ones, but these kind of part 2 hoodies as well. It was so interesting to see the same general designs but have a different application on something other than a jersey. And this time we got hoodies. Whether it's a hat, I mean, if you want to submit hats, it doesn't really matter. Seeing a design on a different application is really telling of the design itself, because you could take something that looks good in a jersey and it might not look good on anything else. But if you could take something that looks good on a jersey and then apply it to a hoodie and it looks really good, and then you apply it to a shirt and it looks really good. Like, I think the Boston one, there are just specific designs that translate well to anything. And I think that Boston one's probably a pretty good example of that. So super interesting to look at your work here. Roberto, thank you so much for submitting that, and I hope you guys really enjoyed that. If you did, give a shout out to Roberto down below in the comment section, and let me know what your favorite was down below as well. And if you're new and you like this video, help me out, give me a hit the like button down below, and hopefully I earned your sub if you're new as well. Every Friday we look at jerseys on the channel. So thank you so much once again for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Adios.